Hi everyone, it's Kay back again to do my next video to finish this tall skinny journal using the Shabby Chic Printable from Papercraft Secrets. And I forgot to mention in my last video that I will put the links below for the website and for the Facebook group in case you wanted to do that. One good thing about printables is that you can get them from wherever you are in the whole world. So I got some lace from a stash. I mean, I'm just doing this because I think it would add to the cover. I mean, it's up to you again whether that's what you want to do or not want to do. Might not be your thing, or you might not have any lace, but you could create something with a border punch maybe, or dye. Just using 450 glue here I think it works fine with lace and sticking down things. Just like that. And I decided for the cover that I would actually use this frame, and I found an old photograph in my stash from a book that I had. Again, you might just want to put something else in there, like some flowers or another photograph, or maybe just use some things from the printable, so you could put that in there, for instance, if you wanted to. But I found enough photographs and I think that actually looks quite nice in there, so I'm going to use that. There are Minte does a Shabby Chic book that you could use as well to add to this printable. It's a matter of what you like, really. And I don't have a sewing machine, so I don't sew any of my things, but I might do a board around here, just around next to the edge a little bit, just to, even though I've inked it, just to give it a bit more definition. It's just, again, my personal preference. You can make it fall stitching or fake stitching, whichever way you want to say it. But I'm just going to do the lines. I don't know whether I should actually lift that up a bit, just to give it a bit more, because I'm going to put this rose here as well, because from the things I've cut out from the kit. Do I want a clock as well, just to add something else to it? Could put something else there. There's these other little elements there. I might actually get some packaging. Excuse me. Just having a look to see where I think it should be cut, just by holding it there. Oh, look at that, perfect. It's an old Papercraft collection. I suppose you should say old, because it's came out in the last couple of years, I think. Put that there in the middle, hopefully. And I'm going to use this flower here. I don't know whether I want this or not, because bit of a different colour, whether I just use the clock or not anything at all. Or we could just add a bit of lace there. Don't think I've got any more what do you call it, muslin. I'm just going to go get something else. You're probably sick to death of me turning you off. I'm just going to get something, and a bit of lace or something, or another round bit of lace to go underneath this. So I'm just going back in a minute and go get it. Okay, I found this large piece of lace. I'm not too sure where I got it from. More than likely from Uniquely Creative, one of the kits that I got from them. I'm going to pop that just down there, and I'm going to put this rose from the Printable on top. Like so. I've cut these out a bit better, put them underneath. Like that one there, and one, whoops. I don't know if I want to actually use them because they're very hard to see there. Might actually just use, what else could I use? This could go underneath maybe. This is also from the Printable. Probably should have tried it out before, sorry. Normally I do try things out before I stick everything down, because I think this might be a bit too big, the whole thing. I could just use a real ribbon, but I'm going to cut them out and see how it goes. Don't know until you try. Wrong way around. That way around, okay. And this goes, that's the ribbon that was sort of folded over kind of thing. Right. Just have to rub out this glue. I'm just trying to investigate a few things, because with the video editing tool that I have, it doesn't let me fast forward in the middle unless I stopped it, taped it without talking and did fast forward. And can't get my head around that. Can't get my head around that. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to have a look, because I just, anything complicated and I just can't get my head around them. I mean, I can get my head around most things, but with making stuff, but some things just beat me completely. But it's worthwhile having a try of something. Now, I have tried a few other programs, and one that somebody recommended to me when I first started doing YouTube, and I just could not for the life of me work out how to jolly use the thing. So despite numerous tries and watching various people on YouTube, because YouTube is really good for teaching you how to do things. Anyway, that's enough for now. I'm sure you have more success than I would if you try to do something. So I'm going to put that rose up, just up there in that corner there, just to add a bit of balance. So there's my cover, which I think is looking quite nice. And then for these decorations here, I could put you could just decorate these as well with the flowers as well from the middle, or just do some decorating with clocks and words, or just leave them plain and just put the clocks on the edges there. I might just leave that. I might actually do that because they're quite pretty in themselves. So a lot of decoration is not actually needed, really, I don't think, but just a little bit extra something. Some of them don't need extra things because this one here is just a frame. So put a word on that. Where did I put my words? I've hidden my words. What have I done with my words? What have I done with my words? Oh, there they are. Can't see if I'm looking. So then the back can be used as a photograph or to write something on, or so you just put a word there across the middle maybe. Oh, get this out of the way. Can't decide which ones. Can't decide. Let's use grateful. So that's going to go there like that, and then it's going to go in one of my pockets like so. And this is where you could use some of the other elements to decorate the pockets. So you could grab another flower and decorate the pocket on the side there and cut off the edges. I'm going to use, I've already used quite a few of those. I could use this one here and cut off the edge. Let's do that. Get a pair of scissors and trim off the edges. I think that's trimmed off. Doesn't look very straight down the bottom here, so let's have another look. Okay, that's looking good. And if you wanted to, you could use the lace again to trim the edge of the pocket, which I might still do, just to make it look pretty. Or could use the lace on this card here, down the bottom there. Might do that. Make sure it's stuck. with Shabby Chic always reminds me of lace and things like that, and white and things like that. So my husband Tony just checking to see if I was recording, to see if I wanted someone to have a break, which I'm going to go and do that now. It's just not sticking down. Much of this lace is not straight. That's what the problem is. It's bothering me. Every time I pick it up, the paper comes up as well. So just pop it in their pocket like that. And then if you wanted to, like I said, you could put more lace across the bottom. Up to you. Anyway, I'm going to keep decorating, and then when I come back, it'll just be a flip through at the end to see the finished product. So I'm going to have a break, and I'll be back after my break to finish. I'll finish it off camera and then come back to show you the end, because I've shown you the basic format and what my plan is, and decorating of things when using lace and stuff like that. And I'm sure you don't want to see me do all of that. Again, it's not straight, bothering me. It has to be straight for my liking. So anyway, I'm going to have a break, and I'll be back to finish it off, and then I'll show you a flip through at the end. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, I'm back. So I've basically nearly finished. I'm just going to create a little bit of an envelope from the other printables that I printed out, to just show you a very simple envelope to put these little words in, so I can clip it in, which I've tied a bit of lace to. I'll glue all over my fingers, of course. So simple envelope is just to fold it nearly to the top, but leave a bit of the top for the flap. Just put some glue on the side if it comes out. And then you can fold it over the top like that, and if you wanted to, you could snip it so it looks more envelope like. It's entirely up to you. And then what I'm going to do is to create a bit of a closure, in the fact that I'm going to put that there, and you're going to say, why are you putting that there, Karen? I'll show you why I'm putting that there. Sorry. Just going to check to see how far up I want it to go. I'm not going to glue all the way up to the whole back of this clock. I'm just going to leave the top of the clock free, so that what happens is this can be tucked in there, and that may be the closure, so that people can open it easily. So I'm going to tuck the words in there now to go with the journal. And more glue, just dried a bit too quickly, and I might even put some clocks in there as well, just for good measure. There's two kinds, and we're going to put, there's three kinds actually. Put all three kinds in there, just for person, so that people who can use it if they want to. That's like that. And then that's going to be clipped in. Oh, I forgot a word. I forgot a word. Not very helpful. Very carefully, because it's all just paper, so I don't want to bend anything. And then I'm going to pep it in a minute. So this is the cover, and I've put some pearls on the lace that I added to it. There's lots of spots, and I used this Minte Shabby book as well. You can buy Minte products from Alicia from Papercraft Secrets site as well, but I'm not too sure if she's got this one. I forgot to check. So I've just decorated some of the things with that as well, but I mainly use the printables. So just decorate the pockets with some lace, more lace. To me, shabby is lace. So I've just used lots of things just to create journaling cards, really. Journaling cards are for people to write on the back, or to put mementos, stick them on, or whatever they want them for, really. So there's the double pocket that I made. And some tags. I made little tags in there. Did I put anything in the middle? No, it's just the middle, because I like to have a pretty thing in the middle. And keep going. Lots of spaces here for people to put things in. And I used another photograph for this frame, even though I didn't do it for this frame here, because I could leave that free for the person to use. These photographs are from an old book that I had, and again I used something from the Shabby book there. That's from the printable. And I left that frame free as well, so the person can use whatever they like with it. Decorated the pocket there. Another one here that's got another little journaling card on the back. And just a tuck spot there, what they call a tuck spot, is where you just tuck something in. So there's just tucked in there. Both of it, that can be written on the back as well. Decorated that just purely with the printable. More lace, and so I've got to find a home for this. I'm going to put it here. Just got to put it on the top, or should I put it here? At the side there. And then you can sew it in. There are lots of YouTube videos on how to sew journals in with a 3 pamphlet stitch, but I tend to tie mine in with elastic. And how you do that is you keep a bit of the elastic. This is just from buy this from Woolworths, actually, in Australia, just in my Woolworths supermarket. So you can anyway. So it comes in a black and a white packet. So, and you just do it round for twice. Do a tie, and you could add something to the tie if you wanted to, like a little beading, or, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to keep it plain, tie it like that, and then that way that person who uses the journal can just slip out the page, do something on it, and pop it back in again. And that's why I like the tied in ones, but mainly because I don't I was thinking of sewing it, but sewing on camera, I'm not a confident sewer, and it takes me a bit of a while. So I'm just going to now sign it, because you're supposed to sign your journals that you make. So just write it here. Made with love by Kay Porter. And then to make sure it's tied in, you can have what's, so what these are, what does this is this bit in the middle is called a signature, because signatures make a book, and a signature is a group of pages put together. So it's just got one signature, this journal. And I'm going to use the lace that I've used on the bottom. I'm going to keep this bit on there, this, whatever they call it, I'm not too sure, the facing maybe, or that holds everything together. I don't know what to call it really. Cut that, and I'm going to tie that round my journal. Make a pretty bow, if I can make a pretty bow. And that's what it's going to be like. And there's my journal finished, ready to gift to somebody. And it was actually really a lot of fun, and I really loved working with this printable. It was so pretty, so delicate, and so lovely. So I hope you have a go at making. It's pretty. I should say, I think it's not that difficult to make, really. It's just putting the folding papers together. You can sew it in if you want to. Like I said, if I wanted to, this has just come up. Sorry, I'm just trying to stick that down. You can sew it in if you want to, but it's entirely up to you what you want to do. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So have a go, and we'll see you in another video. Thank you very much for joining me. Goodbye.